Hey everyone, what's up? This is Blaze. Welcome to the walkthrough fire pet video that I've been talking about for a while. Thank you to people that watched the announcement of the Fire and Ice walkthrough that Blue and I made a few days ago. Seems like you guys are excited for that, so thank you for the support on that video. And we'll be starting that in May, so a lot of hype for that. But let's go ahead and get started on my fire pet that I've been working on for, I think it's been about a month, to be honest. So I think where should we hang out? We should hang out in the fire tower for this video. So let's go ahead and equip. What pet do I have equipped? I have Sasha equipped. I was also thinking about getting Sasha hatching with Mel's life pet that has like Fortify and Unicorn and stuff. Because, I mean, I like this pet, but I don't really need Healing Current. Healing Current's kind of funny because whenever she casts it, you never know if it's going to be like 100 or 1,000. So that's kind of interesting. But to be honest, it'd be kind of cool to have Fortify, and Unicorn would be better than Healing Current. If this had Unicorn, it'd be a great pet. But I just think it's a good pet for now. So let's go ahead and move on to where I started, and that was Duke Sandy. I never name these, I just go with the random names. And this was a Mega Carnation Pixie, and it was the first one that finally got to Mega. I had so many fails. I had a bunch of fails that got like Selfish Talents at Mega. Some got, what is the Power Pip one? I can't remember what the Power Pip one, but a bunch of them got Power Pip at Mega. So this one finally succeeded. And I know people are going to comment, or they probably already have commented and been like, hey Blaze, the Pixie is better because it gives the card. Well, to be honest, I'd rather just have a pet that looks really cool for the walkthrough. I mean, can you just like imagine my fire running around with this pet for the entire walkthrough? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it gives the Dragon Blade card, which is cool, but I'd rather have a really cool looking pet for the entire walkthrough that kind of matches with the gear as well. That's what Sasha does. She matches my life gear pretty cool. So that's why I like to, have her. I completely switched over the stats once this Dryad came out when they had the new pets. I switched the stats over from a Franken Bunny over to the Dryad because I think the Dryad looks a lot better with my gear. So this is the pet that I'm going for. Basically, the stats that it has, I think these are the best stats for just leveling, and they are triple damage, the proof, and fairy. I just think those are great stats for leveling. I mean, it's gonna be really good in the early stages to be able to just destroy with what Meteor, and then Blue will be using Blizzard a lot. Expect a lot of Meteor in the entire series. Like, we're gonna be using that a lot. So this is where we started. Thank you to Anthony Ironweaver for helping me to make this pet. Basically, he has this exact pet, and I just hashed a bunch to get it. And then the real challenge was when I wanted to get these stats onto an Arc Fiend, which I have an Arc Fiend here, but I never trained it. These are just some of my backup pets in case this one failed. So let's go over to where I have my finished product, my completed pet, and that is this Mega Arc Fiend named Madam Phoebe, which is not the name, that's just the random name. I'll have you guys pick the name, but I'll talk about that towards the end. So here it is, let's go and equip it. I mean, just look how awesome this thing looks. This is the Arc Fiend. It's like a Fire Wraith. It looks super awesome. And way back when I had my old Death character that I don't use anymore, it wasn't Blaze Deathhammer, it was a other random name. And I can't, what was his name? Was it like Hunter or something? Can't remember. But yeah, he had this Arc Fiend, and I had the stats on this thing. I had some decent stats on it. I started off with this, but it had low, like it had only 9% of proof and 3% on the Pain Giver, so it wasn't that good. So I brought the stats up and finally was able to get all the talents on it as well. This one took a while. A lot of hatches. The hardest part about transferring the stats over from, say, a Pixie to an Arc Fiend like this is each time you hatch, you have like, what, a 50% chance to get the wrong egg. So I got so many Pixies that I just had to delete because I'm not going to be training up a Pixie. So I think that's the hardest part about transferring over stats to a different pet, is you're going to get that pet like about 50% of the time. And what are you going to do with that? It's a waste of 40k gold, and you just basically have to delete the egg. So that's a struggle and a half right there. But here's the finished Arc Fiend. Looks really awesome. Be excited to use that in the fire walkthrough. So my question for you guys is, what should I name it? So I just want you guys to put a bunch of suggestions in the comments, and I'll go through them and pick one that I think is the best. This is what I did for my storm pet, and we ended up naming him Sparky. That's my polar cub. Not polar cub, polar fox. Polar cub is that big beastly polar bear. I think Blue was thinking about trying to get that for his ice pet. But yeah, that's what Blue has to work on now. Have fun with that, because training pets is not easy at all in this game, especially if you want specific talents on specific pets. It can be difficult, but it's worth it once you finally get it, because I think this pet is really awesome. So go ahead and post in the comments what you think the name should be. And what else am I going to be doing? Look out for a Pirate 101 episode starting off on Monday, I think, or earlier in that week, because we'll be doing the Hydra soon, and I'll be posting that, so that'll be exciting as well. So look forward to that. And then, of course, more regular Wiz updates. I think we're going to be getting that test realm or something next week soon, so that'll be hype as well. But that's going to be it. Leave a like on this video for all my pain and struggling on getting this pet. That would be much appreciated. But that's going to do it. So leave your comments for the pet name, and I will see you all next time.